Hi friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire. Hope everybody is doing well and enjoying their crafting sessions as much as I have been. I've been enjoying them so much that I thought I loaded a video for last Friday and never did it. So not only did I not do it, I only had half a video. I forgot. Anyways, my life, it's just been a little crazy doing all this stuff, trying to stay on top of things and be caught up. And yeah, it's just a thing, you know, and now it's January. So there's tax time is upon me like crazy. So I'm still working on this journal and I need to get them done. This journal, there's 6 of them. I have them right here in a little bucket. And then as I'm putting things in, I just pull one out and put them in for the most part. If I'm making something, I'll make them all. I'll make my little piles and then I'll go ahead and put everything in. So I do have some things in it. This is mine. I finally have figured out which one I'll keep because it's the one that I made a couple little boo-boos, secrets on them. And so, not that all of them don't have a secret here or there, but this one was the one that had a couple of bigger ones. So I thought I'll just go ahead and use this one for the practice, before I do things, you know? So let's get to putting some stuff in here. I did grab these cute little cards. They have like these little sayings on them, like just little positive sayings, and I wrapped washi tape around them. Just like 4 wraps, just a few. I don't even know if they'll use them. And honestly, I don't know if they're gonna really be that sticky, but I have a couple of other, that's mine. I messed that one up. So I have a couple of other things that I ordered that are gonna go with the book. So I have these short little pens that are gonna come in. I'm gonna put one of those with them. And I ordered little sticky, double-sided little sticky dots that are flat, so I can put a sheet of those in there in case they want to add pictures or anything that I don't know, receipts, whatever. So I did create this. I used made these little, this book belongs to. So my goal is to get these done. I have all the birthday stuff for the kids. I would say 90% completed. There's a couple little fine-tuning things I need to do on those. And then I need to fill them all out. And I want to get that all done before I leave for my trip. I marked it right here with my pencil where I want this to go. I decided, so I stamped this. I was trying to make something that was going to go on this side. I wasn't liking it, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this here instead. It's going to hang off a tiny bit, but it'll still be within all these pages. And then I'm going to put an eyelet here with a little dangle because I'm trying to implement as many fun things that I like about a junk journal or a handmade journal that I like and enjoy, with also being conscientious of the people that I'm giving them to, because they don't do this type of stuff generally. I mean, like, I don't think they do. I really don't think they do. If they do, they've never commented about it to me. But I do think they journal. And I do think they like keep track of things or keepsake things. They definitely do that. So I know that they will come into play. But I guess I just, like, I don't want to put like, you know, this is going to sound kind of stingy. I don't want to put, I need something underneath it. The, you know, like my vintage ephemera stuff, you know, things that we, in this journaling world, this community that we love and cherish so much. I don't want to put stuff like that in here because I don't know that they'll get it. And I don't know, does that sound selfish? It sounds kind of hoardy, but hoardy, I don't know. But anyways, I decided I didn't want that stamp there. I want that to go there. So I will have to put something here to stop that. And I can stamp another image if I want on the other side of that. So see, this is mine, and I left myself a little spot there to cover up. I don't want to trim the page. I'm just going to go ahead and ink it, I think. So things have been super, super wild around here, let me tell you. I have been just like go, 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 and I'm not sleeping. So it's probably how I missed doing a whole video. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there we go. And then that'll just blend that into that really dark paper. That's good enough for me. Okay, then that's cute. I like that. And then the washi tape will just go, I'm just going to tuck it right in there like this. just like that. So the short pens, I don't know how tall they are, but they have like a paper clip on them. I'm hoping that this is high enough up where I can just like put the pen in there. If not, I'll figure something. It has a paper clip, so the spine itself is actually big enough. That's what I was thinking when I was putting them in on my Amazon, is I think I can actually put the pen in right here, clip it right into there, and it will set in there. We'll see. They're kind of fat. I'm not too concerned about it. Like, I can put their pen on the outside of their book. So let's see, what else do I need to do? That goes on this one. Oh, and then, so that would go right there. And then since I've got that one done, I'll just do the rest. That's what I'm doing. So, anyways, this is kind of a sporadic, I guess I'm being sporadic again, but this is all I've been working on, and I didn't do videos through the entire process because, you know, whoops, I need to make my mark first. I want it to go about right there. Pencil time. So I'm going to put my little line right there. That has to move out of the way while you do the gluing. And have about, and that lays flat, I have a finger smidgen of room here. Anyhow, all I've been doing is just like working on these journals, seriously, like 8 to 12 hours a day, just trying to get things done. I mean, I've done a few other things, but let me tell you, my housework has went to the waiting list. It's on the list of things to do. It just kept getting bumped down. So, yeah, it's pretty dusty, and I'm definitely filling it with my the way my allergies and stuff are. I have to get my housework done. But every time I want to do my housework, every time I get up, it's when early in the morning, and it's literally, you know, 3 o'clock in the morning or even a little earlier, and Jason is sleeping and I can't do it. So then what do? Is I come down here and I do all my stuff. I mean, I have coffee, I have my shower, I'm crafting. And when I'm so far into my crafting sessions that's what I'm doing, like and I don't have to go to work that day, like I'm not gonna stop mid crafting when I'm like making so much progress to go clean the house. It's just not gonna happen. So that's what's been going on. And so my dust bunnies are chasing me around the house now. I do not like to be chased by them. Let's skip that down a little bit better. So I have to get these books done so I can get that done. There we go. Okay. Ooh, and then I don't even know what I've talked about because I've tried making a couple of videos, and then it was, by the time I realized it was just crazy the amount of time I was doing on these things. So I don't know what I talked about because I talked to myself a lot, I guess. See, how I'm rambling right now is how all the videos were going, and that's why I deleted them. So maybe I will just settle down here for a second and just work on this. Okay, out, push that down, push that over here to this side. Where do I want it? Get my little line made. And then glue that on. All right. So I will continue to put these on the rest of the journals. All right, all 6 now have their little plates in there. So all I did was stamp. I have a stamp that has that, and I put that on the copy dye paper. And then I glued, after inking the edges, onto some of the paper pad, that really pretty paper pad that we're using with the brown papers. There's that darker one that was in there. Just put that on there. And I think that gives it just enough stiffness. I checked it already. It'll be easy to put a little brad in there, but not a brad, an eyelet. But I need to cover that part first. Okay. Get my washi tapes right there. All right, there we go. Now, next order of business. Let's start with mine right here. These are to be done. Let me put those up there. I haven't gotten that far yet. Let's see. So I did some stamping in here. This was hard to put on. I have a mess everywhere. There was like little glue secrets everywhere, but it was fun. I wanted to add that on there just to add some of that green. So I have these two stamps that one says celebrate and one says friendship. And so I did, or friends, and it's just the abbreviation. I liked all the words that it went with it, and I thought it was great for this journal. So I did that just to dress those pages up. And also I wanted to stamp on this dark paper so that they can see how that, you know, you can write on it, you can use it for different things. Here's one of my secrets. When I was making the holes for these eyelets, I forgot to open up my book like this, and I did it like this, and I stabbed it through my pages, through all my pages. So I have these holes through it all, and I thought that also didn't bother me, and I thought, well, I'll just keep this one for me. So this pocket right here, oh, I did not make this with you, I do not believe. I might have, I don't remember, but let's look at it. So I used that paper pad, cut one of these little cards out, and it measures, I think it's like 4 by 5. I put some tulle on here, and then I sewed around it, added 2 things of lace trims, or, you know, whatever on there, paper, fabric, thin fabric, and then this is a sticker, and I glued that all on. And all of the stickers are like a, like I'm so pretty, or I don't know, like sexy pictures, not sexy, pretty pictures, like girly pictures. And like this one's soap, and it says Night for Beauty. Pardon me. And then inside the pocket, I didn't make a label. I still might put a label. Depends on how time does for me. I just don't know. But I made this. This is just coffee dye paper. It's a scrap piece, I think. Or maybe I tore it on purpose. I don't know. Anyhow, it's just inked it up, folded it. I used a couple of the brads. I glued on a piece, 2 pieces of lace right there. And then this was from a paper pack. I liked that paper, so I just tore out these pieces. Anyhow, I just thought that dressed it up. And it's a postcard, so it's kind of like about, I don't know, it makes me think of like a trip. So girls be tripping. I did a little stenciling on some of the pages. This right here, I put in one of my stenciled coffee dye index cards, which, I mean, we all understand the work that's involved in this. I don't know that they will, but I love them, and I wanted to put a part of me in here. So I have a stamp that says itinerary. I don't know. I just figured, I thought it was cute. I put that in there because it looks cute, pocket empty or not empty. And I put a stamp right here. This is one of my favorite stamps. Life is a great bundle of little things. I actually have that next to me. I try to put that in everything I make because I just love it, and I really agree. I believe it. I believe it. Some stenciling. Oh, here we are with this. This, I'm thinking, this is on my list. So I made napkin tags. We may have done this together. I don't remember. So I did some snipping around the edges on this piece of, if it wasn't in the video, let me just catch you up just in case, because I honestly, friends, do not remember. Like I said, I've got over almost 2 weeks now invested in these books that I've been working on in like, gosh, I would say on average for at least 12 days. On average, if you were to count them, add them all together, let's just say 6 hours a day for at least 12 days. I'm thinking it might be more. Anyhow, this is this piece. I snipped them off, and I snipped the top piece off. And then I just glued it around here using some more of that paper pad. I just made these cute little like ticket tags, found a cute little saying. These are from Shabby Dabby Doodah, these little sayings on all these. And I backed it with a little bit of that really cool avocado dyed paper that's really like rusty color. And then I just slipped that in there. I don't know that I'm going to do much more to this. If I have time, I might do a stitching just across the bottom, but honestly, I'm good to go. I'm good to go with that, like that. And I was going to put it in one of the big pockets, but I thought it really covers up everything. So I'm thinking what I'd like to do is just put it on a page. Because guess what we don't have in this? We do not have a belly band. Can you believe that? One of my favorite things is a belly band. I don't have one in here. So I was thinking about using this little short piece right here to create a belly band. It's too short. So there's options. I can add stuff to this or whatever. So I'm thinking about using the cutoffs to these tags and maybe using some eyelets or brads, some really cool brads, and like put it in there and then attach it to the other side of this page here. So, you know, something cute. And that'll give me a couple of things. I can put a little another dangle on the side here, and then that will just make a belly band. I can just leave it that way, you know, and then it will just be the belly band. Or I could do something where this unhooks, something else is on, I don't know, that unhooks, you know. I don't know. I'm thinking this piece, this way is going to be the easiest for me to do, and then I can get it kind of tight. This is bulky enough where it's going to sit in there. I think that's how I'm going to do that. But I'm not ready to do that yet. However, I did pull these butterflies, and I don't know if I've already told you the ages, but Carly, I found out, is in her 30s. She's 30, is he 31, going to be 32 this year, or 32 already? But she's the youngest, so she's the baby of the bunch. I'm the eldest of the bunch. However, but I don't act the eldest, so I can't be considered the eldest. I pulled these butterflies. I was trying to get them all identical, so I struggle with that. So I'm like, oh no, they're not identical. What am I gonna do? So I can do 3 with this and 3 with this one. I just wanted to add a little bit more on here. I think that's cute. Don't you think so? But I want to put some like little thready things on there, and I need to find my threads. So let's see if I think I might have some in here. Oh, I have this. This is, let's just cut this little bundle off here and we can fight with it. We can just fight with it like that. Maybe leave these out. I wanted to put a little butterfly on there. This is like eyelash trim. There we go. I didn't have to fight with it after all. And I just need a little piece of it. I don't know if that's too little. I don't like how I did that. Let's try that again, girl. Come on, Sandra, you got this. I'm thinking about taking the 2 ends. Maybe I should do that. And then going up and down like that, instead of just winding it around my fingers. Let's try this. We can trim those down a little bit. Would that work? That's a lot of little antennas, but I think it'll work. Let's see. I don't know if it's giving it. I don't know if it's doing anything. Maybe I should do that. Which one do we have extras of? This one over here. Let's try this one. I want to try something here. We'll just staple the belly. See if this works. Okay, trim those off a little bit. There. All right, you know, that is a little bit more cooler to me. And then I can drop a little gem on there, or a flat bead. Let's see what I've got. This isn't super flat, but it's, I feel like I've aged it past their ages, but I do like that. That's an option. And then I also have, oh, Jiminy Christmas. Yeah, I'm pulling drawers. Okay, I also have these. Let's see. I could put a gold one on there, so I have plenty of the golds. I have these little, that might be kind of big. I have these ones right here. No, I don't like that one. Oh, I have these. Nope, that's not doing it. See, and I'm also like, seriously, I'm like super picky about what I want to use for theirs. Like some of these things I was like, oh no, I want to use those for my other books here, for people in this world of junk journaling and journal making or whatever. I don't think those are it. And then I have a lot of these. These ones, I think, these are all, or almost all of them are from like the dollar store. So, just over the years. Oh, here's some oval ones. No, I don't think. Pardon me. Sorry, guys. I told you, my allergies, the dust bunnies are chasing me. I have to get my vents emptied out. I do it every month, and I haven't done it yet. Oh, these are iridescent. Those ones might be okay. So, did I have iridescent of the oval ones? Jeez. Okay, I think I need something better to hold these in than all these little drawers. I have like 3 little drawers with all these, and it might be better if I have a container with them all. All right, I'm thinking the gold. Okay, let's do the gold. It would be the gold or the pearl. I think the gold. Oops. Oh no, I pulled out part of its body. Oh well, there's still plenty in there. Okay, let's do this. Get some glue on there. Maybe use some of the, my acetone glue, which is a Fabri-Tac. Oh, this one, actually what I have in here, it is they're all beacons that I use, but this one is a 3-in-1, so. Whoa, and I just filled it. Look at me, I'm oozy. We have a group chat right now going on for the trip. It's funny. I'm like, we're talking about different things. So it's funny because some of us are massive packers and some of us are opposite. I was like, I don't know if I told you guys, but I was thinking like, you know what? It doesn't really matter if I don't have everything I need, you know, like for like hair product or anything like irons, you know, hair irons or dryers or anything like that, because we're all girls. I mean, I know for sure someone's going to have that stuff. But I'm very confident that more than one person's going to have that stuff. Okay, that's cute. Oh, I still need to glue that on, don't I? Look at my glue is oozy. I filled it all the way to the top because my bottle was almost empty. So I want this on here. Of course. That staple to be covered. Okay. And I'm just going to throw my little wet one on top of that. Hopefully that'll catch anything that comes off. I don't want to interfere with this pocket here. Like, see how it goes right there? So maybe just getting it right there to the bottom. Yeah. I think that's so cute. And that's definitely something that I would do. I am also going to put some sort of a cute topper on this. So you see what I'm saying? Like, I just have grandiose plans here. And yeah, I'm thinking that this would be the best thing. I need to figure out how to, so if I put like a little brad there and a little brad there, like I'll glue this down and then I can put the brads in it. And then because those metal pieces, I don't want that to catch on this, I'll cover the metal pieces up back here. And then just wrap this around, leaving enough space where I can let it pop out. That's my thing. I don't want to fold this yet. I don't want to fold it yet. And then I can put another little, so I'll have like a little dangle here, a little dangle there, and then maybe some point here I can put another little thing up there. And then, oh, I'm going to glue that to that page. And then this can come down in here. That can be like poking up, and then I'll have like a little fluff coming up. Okay, so we'll come back to that. So now I need to do all of the books. I need to get all the butterflies on. Let's see, what else can I do at this very moment, though? I think that's it at the moment. All right, so now I'm going to get all those butterflies on, and then I will return. Got them all done. That took a lot longer than I thought. I ended up gluing my butterflies down a little bit better all around the edges after I got the initial piece on. but they're all on there. I think they look so much cuter like that. And as I was doing that, I then moved forward and started working on this, forgetting to turn the camera on. I'm a mess. Anyways, so let me catch you up. So as I was trying to figure this out. Probably a good idea that I didn't have the camera on because it did take me a long minute. I had folded it over and then I decided to glue it onto this side first before I attach it here. And then I realized, well, I can't get my brads through now. Then I realized, oh, I'll just put the brads through this and then glue this down. And then I don't have to worry about putting tape on the other side. And then I have my belly band, which then this will go inside here. So I'm going to, because I want it to be wider, I have a lot of pieces going into this, a lot of parts. I think I'm going to leave that in there while I glue this piece down. So before I even do that, I need to get the brads in. Let's see. I have these ones that I got from the office supply section at the store. And I put one on this side. I like it because it gives me, if I want to do something back here, I can. Otherwise, it just gives me another metal element. And since it's on the end, I'm not too concerned about for like writing and things like that. All right. So, oh my gosh, I cannot figure this out. I want to decide where I want to put my little brads here. I have these little tiny gold ones, and I do want to put 2 of them on here. I want them in these corners, I think, just like that. Okay, that's easy enough. You can measure if you want to be, you know, precise. I won't be precise even if I measure, and for me, measuring will just make me want to lose my mind. So I'm just going to go ahead and poke a hole, and then I'm going to try to just eyeball it here and put it in. So let's see if it works. This one's mine. I think it's mine. Oh my gosh, am I working in mine? I hope so. Yes, it is mine. I love mixed metals and I love metal elements. I realize that there's going to be a little bit of a bump now, some bulk right here, but so it goes. Let me spread this one open. And then once I get this done, what's nice is that sometimes like my brain power for thinking of like, oh, what am I going to do? You know, I fizz out during the day. So I'm a morning person. So that's after I eat lunch, I'm done. Or after lunchtime. So whether I eat or not, doesn't matter what I eat. Like I just kind of fizz out. So if I can get one of these done and then one thing done or thought out, I can always come back because then I just have to mimic. I don't have to think. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of how I work. Put that in there. And I've been dropping things and knocking things over. So let me close that up and put that there like that. Now I'm going to stick my card in there and just put that down. And I don't even have to worry about like anything with that one either. I think it's just fine just like that because I don't really think anything's going to go over there. So I hope I'm doing this right. I want enough room so that can go in and out, but not fall out. Maybe I should just make it tighter. Let's see. And then once I push that in, oops. I realize I can go from the bottom to the top, but most people aren't going to do that if they don't know. So that's why I'm doing it this way to see. Will it still work? So maybe without it in there, just a little bit of extra room. Just a little bit, and I'm just going to do it. So I'm going to hold my paper there, and I'm going to glue all this down. I know at least that much will work. So if this doesn't work, it's my book. So I think I was telling you before I went all technical here. I was telling you about that there's an itinerary now for the trip, which I'm super excited about because it takes a lot of stress off my mind. I overthink everything, but I'm excited. We're going to do an escape room. We got our reservations already for that. So we're going to do the Dracula's Lair escape room. I think we might do one of those. I can't think of what it's called, but it's like a big table and then everybody sits facing each other and then you pedal to make it go. We might be doing that. Okay, that's too loose. Ooh, fast, go fast. Okay, so I do want to go tight. Let's get that down. Let's try that again. I probably should add more glue. Don't talk, Sandra. Anyways, I'm excited about that. There's a pool at the house. So we are to take our swimsuits. And so I guess we'll be lounging there if it's nice. It's supposed to be decent weather in January, like 70s, mid 70s in the day, something like that. And then it goes down into the cooler times, at least where we're going to be. There we go. I hope this works. I really hope this works. And then that would just go in there. It's still very loose. It's not working, my friends. What am I doing wrong? Okay. I want that down. Is this not tight enough? I'm getting markings. It's okay. It's my book. I just have to get this one figured out. Once I have one figured out, the other ones will be easy, right? So tight. I do not want it loose. I should have realized that. I should have thought literally, like, who wants a loose belly? Nobody. We want it nice and tight. Snug fitting, please. Okay. Making messes everywhere I go. I can also glue that down too there if I can get in there. I'm going to let that set for a minute before I put that card in there again. And I'm going to maybe get some down here. And down here. Oh my gosh, can you hear my dog? She must have jumped off the sofa onto the floor. It's just a big jungle gym here for her. All right. I'm going to let that set, and hopefully that is. The other thing I can do is, because my card, I do have this little bit of room here, I could also glue that down. I just knew that by itself, I didn't know it, but I felt like by itself, it just wasn't going to be substantial. And this is cute. It's like another cute little element, right? So let that dry and see if I can get a nice snug fit there. And then that card will go in there. And then that's pretty loose, just kind of floating in there like that. I also found these little bags when I was looking for, I don't remember, oh, I was to go get my brads. I was like, these bags caught the corner of my eye. And I thought, oh, I forgot about these. This is from a long time ago. And I used the part of the bag for something, and I had all these ends, and I saved them. I thought, someday I will use these, the rest of this bag. Someday. Someday, I think, is today. And I still have this little piece back here. Where did it go? I have like elements stuck in here, like this is what I think I'm gonna do. So I still have this piece here to play with. Now for me, personally, I think like I could just leave this. I could get a journal with just this piece in here. I would know what to do with it, but I'm afraid that my friends that are getting these aren't gonna know. So I checked out these bags, and they have these little I can't think of the word, but anyways, where they dip in for the bag, right? So the bag opens up. So I was thinking I can use that part of the bag. This one I rounded the corners on. I can take that part of the bag and just slide that on there. I can glue that down, and then that can open. I still haven't I've put these little tags, which I haven't put together yet. I've put them in different spots in the book here. And I like different things. I really want these little people to kind of peek out, but I don't like it there. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a bookmark tag, although still working with this one. Anyhow, off track again. I like this. I can bring it down here and put the pocket down here, and then it gives more room up here. And I'm also thinking that this envelope here would be perfect. In my mind, I'm thinking perfect for receipts. So I want to come up with a cute little way to make it known, like as a receipt holder. So maybe I will stamp out the word receipts. I have a couple of different types of stamps I can look at to see if that makes sense. Anyways, I was thinking about just decorating this up just to make it more like, yes, this is where your receipts go. This could actually be another place to stick some receipts or like ticket stubs and things like that. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of cute. It made sense to me when I seen it. So do I want to decorate it first? or do I just want to glue it on and kind of wing it from and moving forward? I think there's kind of something nice about just seeing that paper bag so that they really get the idea like, wow, she just literally just used garbage. So rounded or straight edge. I don't really have a lot of rounded edges going on here. So I'm thinking, I think I'm going to go this straight. Go straight and maybe pull it down. And the other thing I thought about is I could put it right there on top of that. And then there's a pocket back here. I like this better. Yeah, I do like this better. And I think I'm going to take it to the bottom, but just pull it just slightly past that. Just so, yeah. All right, let's get that in there. We'll use this glue here. So maybe, see, here's me. I'm thinking I could put like another little tag there. They're not going to use that. I really don't think they would use that. So I think it would be a wasted effort to do that part there. So I'm going to go ahead and just glue this whole thing down. Just lock that. There's one side down. And then this side. So if I glue both sides down, this bag will still open like this. If I only glue one side down, I'll get more room in that bag. Do I need more room in that bag? No, I need it to be more secure, I believe. I like the security better. So let's secure it down. All right. So I also found out that we aren't like, so we're like, the place where we're staying is like 45 minutes or so, 45 or 45 minutes out of Palm Springs. So we will be spending quite a bit of time just at the nice home, at Brianne's client's home. Just like really enjoying each other, visiting, hanging out, having cocktails. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have so many cocktails. I hope I don't get all wild and crazy and do an impromptu live with my friends here, forgetting that YouTube is for the world because, you know, I don't know if I can come back from that one. Anyways, okay, I like that. That's super cute. I'll get rid of this rounded edge one so I don't forget. And now let's get all the pockets in those really quick, because I can do that really quickly here. Let's see. Oh, I also wanted to say thank you to Winoma. Hi, Winoma. I have a confession and a thank you. So confession is Winoma had sent me a gift card last year. And I think it was for my birthday. And I had tucked it in when I was going through stuff. I found it. I was like, oh my gosh, I wasn't supposed to tuck that away to be put away. I was supposed to use it first. And it was an Amazon gift card. Thank you so much, Winoma. I finally used it. And guess what I bought? I wanted to wait until it actually came in. I bought something fun and exciting that I wouldn't normally buy. Oh my gosh, let me close this glue up because I got to show you this really fast, my friends. This is so cute. I love it. I was looking around. I was like, okay, what am I going to buy? I need to spend my birthday thing because, I mean, it was what a generous gift and I never used it. So I seen these things on these little presses on Amazon, and it's a dry, I guess, is that what you call it? A dry emboss. And you can pick your name on it and you can pick your design. So I picked my name and design, and I punched them on here. Punched them. It's not a punch. I stamped it, pressed it, whatever it's called, in here. Okay, here we go. So I practiced on some other paper, and I found that doing it with damp paper, you'll get the best impression. I also found out if your paper's too damp and you press too hard, you can rip your paper. Hence the washi tape on the back of all these, which we think it's decorative, but really it's a secret. So you put this on your paper, and then it imprint your thing. And so mine says from Sandra's Crafty Desk. I thought, because that's what I always say, so I thought I'll say that, and then it says Blossom and Inspire, and then it has a book that's open, and then it has all the blossoms coming out, and I thought it was just absolutely perfect. So I'm going to show you how it works. Let me grab that bag that we're not going to use. I wonder if it'll work. So all I did to dampen my papers, because I was at my desk here, I just took a baby wipe, because I have plenty of these, and I just pressed it on there just to dampen. Now the coffee dye paper was really thin, coffee dyed that I used. So this, just some dampening, and then I press it in here. Oh, it's going to be upside down if I do it like that. So, that's okay. You know what? I want to show you. I can always punch it out of this if I don't want to leave it there. And then I put it in there, and then I press down. Ow. And then I press down. I have to hold it because I slide, my hands slide. And then let go. And look at that cool impression. Now, so we can see it a little bit better, let me grab some ink here and see if this will help it pop out a little bit better. And for you to see, because you can go over it. I know I did that. I'm going to do this on the pages also, but it just is so cute. And then you can just put a little ink on there. It's just a little light touch, which is what I wanted. Something, I just thought, how cute, just to have a little extra. I'm going to do it on this too. In what I'm creating. Okay, is this one, I'm getting them mixed up again. Is this one mine? No, this is not mine. Practicing on Sandra's book. Okay, where's my piece? Gotta find it. I think it was on the back side here. Yep, right there. So this paper was a lot thinner than that bag, I think. And it's coffee dyed. Oh yeah, it's just like popping out. Pop, pop, pop. Isn't that so cute? I'm going to do a close-up for you in a second here so you can see it. Okay, and I don't know what's going on with my camera, but things have been getting like kind of blurry here and there. Isn't that cute? And then it's like a embossed, so it's raised. I love it so much. Think you would know, but that's what I spent that gift card on. And then it was more than what the gift card was. But guess what? When I went on there to get it, I did not know it, but it was also on sale. So I got a discount on it. And so it literally, I only had to pay, I think, $6 extra to get it. Isn't that crazy? Cool and awesome. Thank you so much for my present. I appreciate it and I love it so much. So I'm going to start putting that in my little books, and I can just punch those, and I don't have to like have it attached. I can do whatever I can do whatever I want. Anyhow, okay, so that one's mine. That goes over there. Let's get these bags in. I like this idea here. And then I need to work on a few more things. Maybe inking the sides of these just a little bit to make it stand out a little bit. So I'm not inking every page or every edge, but sometimes it's nice when you have extra pieces that are like popping out here and there. And I really wish I would have inked this before I put it in there, but that's all right. There's more than one ways to get that done. So my car, if I haven't told you yet, it's already, we're at around the $10,000 mark. Oh my gosh. I did a good crunch, didn't I? A really good crunch. So, well, you know, like I said, I think I said it already. Thank goodness we had insurance. Thank goodness we could afford the insurance, and thank goodness we had it. So, there is gratefulness to be had. All right, let me see. I want this to go in here. So, there we go. And then I'll just get all these in. So, I'm going to get all these bags attached. Oh, but I wanted to put one of those things fully together with you too, didn't I? Yeah, let's get this bag attached, and then we'll work on that little side piece. The little side piece. It just sounds so, I don't know, my little side piece. Here we go. my friends, so many of the girls on there, they're just like, how are you getting everything in just your little carry-on? I'm like, because I am only packing. I only wear leggings, girls. I only wear leggings. And then one of my sister-in-law's like, she goes, she's tall. She's tall. I'm short. She's tall. I mean, like, she's not, like, super tall, but she's tall. Everybody's taller than me, though. Anyways, she goes, I need another suit. She goes, I need a suitcase just for my shoes. She goes, what are you going to do with your shoes are going to fit or something like that? And I said, I text back, we're on that group text. I said, my shoes will be on my feet. They will be on my feet. And she goes, all right, I wear size 11 and I need shoes for every, this is what she's telling me. She needs shoes for every outfit. She called me Miss Tiny Foot, but even so, I said, I'm only going to take, like, I'm taking my Birks, which I'm wearing right now. I wear them all the time because I love them. I'm going to wear my Birks, and then I'll probably take a pair of tennies, pair of sneakers. But, yeah, I'm not taking a pair of shoes for every outfit. I don't even think I have shoes for every outfit. Where did my ink go? Anybody see it? I was thinking I should ink that up before I do all this hard work. Oh, I'm going to be on the wrong one, girl. Don't be doing that one. It goes on this one. So another thing I did on my book that I noticed, the reason why I kept this one for me is because this is not mine. Oh my gosh. It's because my book, let me show you. See, I put my bag, I didn't put the papers all in the right spot. All the books are, look, this one's taped there. Oh no. All the journals are set the same way, except for one, which is mine. So that's another reason why I kept mine. Mine's the only one that's different. So where this paper is, and I'm putting this card is on that paper, it is, no, it's not that paper. It's this one. No, it's not that one. Oh my gosh. See, this is what happens. Somebody has to be here with me. I really need someone to keep an eye on me. All right. This page right here where I put the gesso, and then there's this page right here. Oh my gosh. Am I just... Oh, there's a bag. See, I put the bag right there on everybody's, except for mine. I did it the opposite. So, see what I'm saying? So I did that. Is the one thing. So that's another reason why I know when that's my journal. See, because there's two things now. I have the holes everywhere. I have, oh, smudge city there. Okay, and yeah, there's just a mess. Let's get this going on. So we need this piece here. And I know that I know that I want it to be bigger on that end. To be folded over. I want it to go further and see all the papers. No, they're not all the same. So this one does go over quite a bit more. I probably could just glue that down, but this is much cuter. I'm going to do that. And then I want to make sure that I have some coming out. So I can put a dangle, but see my thing is right there. So how am I going to do this? There, just like that. And then I still have room for that. I think that'll work. So now I need this here to get the smush down. Look at this. I have Mitch at my desk. Hi, Mitch. I hope you're doing good, my friend. All right. So that, we'll do some inking really quick. Just on the sides. My napkin is trying to like come up where I see where I cut it. So if I catch that in time, I just take some of my glue. And hope for the best. I just run it through there like that. Smush it down. Oops. Okay. There we go. Then I know that I want this. I don't have to worry about that right now. I just need this one here. How far do I want it to come out? Like that. About right there. Oh, look, another little fix. Maybe I'll just leave this guy out. And then I went ahead and just did the gluing. I can see it through there, so I can hold that piece down with my finger, just trying to keep it steady and straight as possible. I mean, nothing's really fully straight in this junk journal here, but and I don't want this to be closed up there, so I'm going to start my glue here and just go up, getting the corners. Am I on the camera? Yes. I will definitely have to cut some pieces out. I think this video is super long. So once I get that down, I let that dry normally, and then I will poke a hole through it, but we don't have time for that. Let me put a book in there. My glue book, and then I can pop a hole in there. Where do I want this to go? I think that looks like a good spot. See where this seam is right here? I know that's where the this is right here, so that's kind of what I want to stay on. So we'll just go about right there. And then I just run this through because there's like a lot of glue, Fabri-Tac with the ribbons and things like that, or that lacy stuff. And then when I put this through, I found that it was easier to make sure that I put it the way that I want it to bend. So I'm going to pop it in that way so that it bends this way, because that's the way I want it. I don't want it to go that way. The other one I did the opposite way, and I wasn't able to spin it. Maybe it's just due to my finger strength or lack thereof. And I had to pull it out and put it back in again. Just made the hole bigger, but it isn't what I wanted. So, yeah, and I think it's fine being down here as well. Now, then I popped these ones in, right? So, this one's not as hard to go through, so I can just hold it, I think. Gosh, famous last words, right? And then come down here, maybe like right there. Okay. And then these are the little guys. Oops. Let me put that up there so I don't lose it. I have a little dish up there. These are so tiny, it doesn't matter which way they fly on this part anyways. Love these. Thank you so much. Okay. Whoops. Cindy had commented on a video, one of my older videos from the very beginning, and it was actually a video that I had recorded before I ever did YouTube. I recorded it in the event that I ever did YouTube. I would want to have that video, and everything was different. I didn't have a thing to hold my camera. I think I had it like propped up. I don't know. I had it propped up on things, whatever. But I also noticed in my description box, I need to fix it because of the way it states. I read it and I was like, it sounds like I'm saying this is the first ever junk journal. No, it's the first one I ever made is what I was what I meant on that. I thought that was crazy. But I also, see, like that one's, they're a little bit off, but that's okay. I'm a little bit off. It all fits in. That journal was so pretty though. I just loved it so much. I think that was my first ever altered book, and it was a gator mouth. And it was full. The colors on it are pretty. I just love them so much too. But yeah, that was so funny when I seen that comment come through, and I was like, what is she talking about? Because I just seen barely like these words that popped through, and I was like, what is Cindy talking about? And then I clicked into I opened up the video that she watched, and I was like, oh my gosh, that was so long ago. I forgot about that. It was so nice to see some of the things that I made. They were just, it was very inspiring to myself. Okay, I know I want this tight. Remember last time? Sandra, do you remember everybody? Anyways, all right, let's just get that done. I'm gonna hold that down for a second, and then we're gonna check out the one that I did on mine, because it should be dry enough. I'm gonna try and slip that piece in there and see if we have to do extra gluing. Extra gluing, we don't know yet. Okay, so here's mine. And we'll just take one of these, and then, oh, I already have one right here. Okay, so it's still loose. See, I don't want that to happen. That right there tells me I need to glue this part down. So I'm just gonna go in here. I'm gonna go in the side here and just run along the ribbon, or maybe, yeah, maybe I'll go on the ribbon. I think this will work here. And on the paper, next to the paper also. Just do like a, we're gonna hope for the best here. See what happens. I can't really trim my tag down anymore. I can always put a different tag in there, but I just think this was gonna be so pretty. I want this one to work. Okay, let's just get a little bit more. So if it wasn't sewn in, where the paper like gives a little bit, you know, like when it opens back and forth, I think this totally would have worked out differently, a little bit better. I wouldn't have to do this extra gluing. Hoping this extra gluing works, but we don't know yet. We'll find out. Okay. I want that to dry. I feel like it already has more holding power. Let's see. Yeah, I can already feel it. See, now it's not gonna fall out. I mean, like, they have to really like shake it and throw it around. And if they do that, then let me tell you, I'm not making them another journal, ever. Over and out. All right, so there we are. I've got that part done for this one. I'm gonna put the tag. I guess I can add those in a minute. I'm gonna get all these pieces done. So now I know this does need glue. It needs to be glued down. So let's do that before I forget. And this glue actually worked fine. So I'm just gonna make it easier on myself and open that up, and then put glue on this ribbon here, and then down this side of the paper. Just a little bit. I don't want it like to be completely sealed shut here, right? Really get in there. And on the other ones, I'll do this part before I put everything down. Which, I was supposed to test mine first before I did this. I would have known, but I forgot. It's all right. Still worked out. This part's still open. I might go in there later with glue and glue it down. I don't know yet. I still want to put like a little eyelet in there. And then that's it. There I am. This is taking a lot of episodes to do, but I feel like now that I'm making like the ephemera pieces, I didn't really make them with you, but now that I'm doing that, I'm kind of like putting it together. I don't know if you guys are getting sick of these videos. Want something different. I feel like I'm a one-track minded person right now. I've got this, finishing the birthday things and working on tax stuff. Okay. And then going to work, and I've been getting my butt kicked at work, so I'm like exhausted. She needs somebody else that works in the office to do what I do on the days that I don't work, because I feel like I'm coming back to work that should have been done, hasn't been done, so I'm playing catch up. I do not like that. It's not fun at all. Whoops. So I'm gonna get this part down right here too, because I don't want that to rip up. All right, so let's look at my book and see where we're at here. That doesn't go in there. Okay, so let's see where we're at, just in case this is done. Got this piece right here, and then I'm gonna let them write their own name in, just in case I hand them to the wrong people. I'm gonna make, my plans are still to make something that's customized to their name, but it might not happen. There's, I thought about taking one of these bags and putting them on the front too. And I just don't think it's pretty. I don't know. Oh, I do have these little journal things. I'm gonna add something behind them, and I'm gonna put them in the front. And this is something I stamped a long time ago on music sheet. Probably I might have done it with you guys. I don't even remember. So we'll put a little eyelet thing there. And so there's lots of journaling space. I got to fix that spot there. Lots of journaling space and, you know, things to put things. I showed you that already, those two things. I showed you that and that and that. We did this together here. And I'll just stick one in there so I don't forget that that's what's happening. And then we have that little tag in there. Plus the back of this, I stamped. I used, not stamped, I'm sorry, I stenciled. I stenciled with this on there and made lines for journaling on all of them. And then there's still a bag here. I don't really know what to put in the bag. I think I have some stickers and things. I might just cut some stickers out and put some like little stickers and then maybe even fold that over and put an altered paper clip on there and just hold that shut. That might be kind of cute. There's journaling space there and there, there and there, there. And then here's the middle. I just put a sticker on everybody's page. They just got a cute sticker. I'm not gonna do charms on the signature middle. And then this is just a copy dyed paper. I just cut into a tag shape. I'm playing around with the idea of just putting a few little elements like that in there, just so they can see that this is a pocket. And then I want to make like a bookmark skinny thing that comes out still, you know. Journaling spaces. Oh, I stamped a stamp there. Celebrate the happiness that friends are always giving. Make every day a holiday and celebrate just living. I thought that was a good stamp for this. I also, on my index cards, my friends, I took a stencil. I laid it down. And then I took one of these Distress Oxide sprays. And I sprayed through the stencil, and then that, I wanted to see how that would work. And then I think I sopped it up with a paper towel, or not a paper towel, baby wipe maybe? I don't know. Anyhow, I thought, you know, that's pretty all by itself. I'll probably just like cut that down into a tag shape and, or round it off with a journal card. I don't know. And just pop that in there. I like this because it gave, well, can I get it in there? I sewed around it, so I have to trim it a little bit. But I liked it because I can kind of see the color coming through that bag a tiny bit. I don't know if that matters because I might put an image on there. The image and the style that we're used to, you know. Anyhow, put a sticker right there on everybody's. And then here is another little folded out paper. This one I did not ink on all of them. I just left them. I took copy dye paper, some of the scraps. I inked the edge of that other paper that I was using for the other pocket part that we used, that I showed you earlier, and just layered them on top of each other. After I did them all, I realized when I put this tab on here, it was just copy dye paper coming out up here. There was no color to go with that, and I just didn't like it. So I wish I would have flip-flopped these two, but I did not do that. Anyhow, I used washi tape, one of the wider ones, and I just ripped it in half. Put it on there, trimmed off the edge. That's it. And then I have these little tabs, and I just inked them and glued them on. Put them in. And there's that. And then this, I'll probably just leave that as a flap, as a flip flap to open. I could glue it down and make another belly band, and they could put something in there, but, you know, they can do that too, and they could put washi tape on there. Writing space, I did some stenciling there. Writing space, another little pocket, which I have something in the other pocket, so I might just leave this one as is, just so they can see, you know, that there's a pocket there, and they can put whatever they want in it. Stenciling, and then back here, so back here in this pocket, I haven't figured out what I want to do fully. I like that tag. At first I had it going into the bag, but it was so matchy, I wanted to pull it apart, and so I feel like I'm pulling the bag colors through here. Brienne's an interior designer, so I decided to pull that cardstock that has the chairs in it, because I thought if anything I have that goes with an interior design, it's kind of like this. I might have some books in here. I think I do have some from the 70s, like some old vintage ones. Maybe that's what I'll do, is make a couple of ephemera pieces with that stuff on there. So I just need to change this to a journal card. So I thought, I just don't like these two together. I don't know. I just don't know what to do. I don't know, but I have it in here for now, just I have to figure it out. And then I have her. So this one, I've got, everyone has a flower. I have 3 kids that are standing, and they all have a flower behind them. I had 3 that are tall flowers that will fit behind them. They were all like the reddish colors. And then I didn't have any more. I had one that was yellow. And so I gave it to the little boy with the yellow flowers. And I'll take the little boy and they can all have the girls. Some are smiling, some are not. they're the Tim Holtz peoples. Anyways, we like them and we think they're cute. I'm sure there's some people also that think they're kind of creepy. But for the most part, those are cute ones. And but I guarantee you, it doesn't matter how cute they are. My friends are going to be like, oh my gosh, Sandra, this is so creepy. So, there we go. And there's the bag and there's the envelope. And there we go. And that's where we're at. So I also, this is how I've been tying them as I've been working on them. And I thought, oh my gosh, what a wonderful way when you're even journaling in them to do. I guess you could do it with all your journals. I've tied mine back before anyways with some of the tie. Oh, that is sticking out a lot, Sandra. Look it. See, I thought it was smaller than that. Well, something to think about when I do the other one. See, good thing this is mine. Are they all that way? Yeah, they all kind of stick out. That's okay. It's okay. So there it is tied. And then we'll have the journal thing on here. It'll have a little bit more. Here's one that well, there was one. Here's one for my stash that I did before. It's just not the right colors. Just paper behind it. Scrapbooking paper with a piece of fabric that went that way. And I do like that. I think it's nice and simple. And I'm going to do that with all of these. I just put some of the... what do you call it? Liquitex on there to seal it, to make it a little bit more strengthening. I'm going to stick that up there so I don't forget. But then while I've been working on these journals, I just pulled these back like this and tied a bow. Just to keep this stuff all out of my way while I'm working. And I like that too. I think that's fine. That's how I'd probably have it on my desk anyways if I was working on it or journaling in it. And it's cute so far. Like I have a little bit of a gator mouth. Can you see that? Isn't that cute? So when it just sits, it's pretty. I am liking it. Anyhow, my friends, if you're not tired of these videos, let me know in the comments because I probably have one or two more before I finish these out. Otherwise, it's pretty much the only thing I'm working on right now. So it's kind of the only videos I have available. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if it's boring. But anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoy all your moments and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.